Hi. Good morning. How y'all doing? It's me, the Kiwa, aka Fun Size Dragon, and we are gonna play some Dead Space Remake today. Basically, what we're gonna do is we are just going to go back and explore the Ishimura over and over again and experience the randomized script that they have in the game for encountering necromorphs, and I'm excited to do that. It's gonna be fun. I have no idea what to expect. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna boot up the game too while I'm on it. Where is Dead Space? That's not Dead Space. What's that? There it is. Okay, let me launch that. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Hi. You build those shaders, game. You build them. Holy crap, it's still building those shaders. Come on! I was debating putting my witch hat on, but it wouldn't really fit on the headphones, unfortunately. Dead Space, are you working? Finally. All right, cool. I don't care about the content warning. Oh my god, I played this game. Okay, we can go to medical, cargo, security station. What the fuck is going on?
Warning. Structural integrity compromised.
Lovely.
Warning. Structural integrity compromised.
Oh, we gotta get stasis. There's someone. Okay, cool. See? Completely random. No idea what to expect. Kill it! I forgot what to stream? Oh, the redeem. Right, hang on. Oh shit, hang on, Pay. Cost gems isn't gonna work. Damn it. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. I fixed it, Jill. Okay. Hey, lockers.
Clearance confirmed.
Meanie. Oh, by the way, it's gonna be a pretty short stream today, just letting you know. Because I do want to spend time with my husband today. It's Halloween after all. We got pumpkins to carve, candy to hand out, stuff like that.
Danger. Containment field approaching maximum capacity.
I barely have ammo.
Danger. Containment field approaching maximum capacity. Warning. Detected. Unable to reroute critical function.
Thank you for that. Very productive. Flamethrower is like my comfort gun. Because you barely have to fucking aim with this shit.
Entering vacuum. Warning. Structural integrity compromised.
In game.
Exiting vacuum.
What was that?
Entering vacuum.
Something hit me.
Exiting vacuum.
What? That killed you? Oh my god. Yeah, dragons do have a thing for throwing flames. It's perfect. It makes perfect sense. Fuck off and die! Noises. Nice try, you little fucker. You cutie beauty. Let's get the fuck out of this part of the ship. I don't like this part of the ship. We're leaving. I feel very uncomfortable in this part of the ship. I feel uncomfortable in any part of the ship, to be completely honest with you. It's not a good time.
Emergency.
Oh god.
All personnel proceed to your designated safe zone immediately.
Oh. We took an ass load of damage.
Warning. Structural exiting vacuum.
Fuck me, that was crazy. Which door opens? I don't remember. Okay, it's this one. Isaac, you are not having a good time. This is a very bad day for you. Okay. Now, as you can see, I have no idea what to expect with this randomized script. It's not a mod, it's actually included in the game. If you revisit areas, go off the beaten path, it's completely random what you'll encounter. And it can happen in any room, it seems. There does seem to be a couple safe places, but not too many.
Entering zero gravity.
I heard the music sting. Where is it? Okay, there's nothing. Let's leave.
Exiting zero gravity.
Uh-huh. The ambience is killing me. It's fun. Get out of my way. Holy crap. Now what?
Warning.
Woo!
Unable to reroute critical functions.
Get away from me! Good lord.
Field approaching maximum.
That was mean. Okay, that was rude. Rude sandstorm, yes.
Warning. Structural integrity compromised.
Wait, I didn't mean to sell that. No.
Entering zero gravity. Entering vacuum.
Okay, get the fuck out of here. There's nothing here. We're leaving.
Exiting vacuum. Exiting zero gravity.
Whew. Okay. You're dead. Good. Bye-bye.
Warning. Structural integrity compromised.
Fuck this place.
Warning. Structural integrity compromised.
Hearing noises. Yes, the structural integrity is compromised, so not too hard. I don't feel safe at all in this ship. La di da di da di da. La la di da di da di da. Thank you for the brute scream, Pay. Thank you for helping. Oh yeah, it's this room. Let's get out of this room. Let's go to where it is safe.
Warning. Multiple system failures detected. Unable to reroute.
You don't say, lady.
Warning. Multiple system failures detected.
I noticed.
Unable to reroute critical functions. Emergency. Deck evacuation protocols are in effect.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Fucker. Squirm. Get me out of here. Let's go to the crew deck. I'm sure that place will be just fine. Crew deck.
Multiple system failures detected.
How are you doing?
Unable to reroute critical functions.
Okay. Reload quickly. Okay. Fuck you. Come here. Hello? There's nobody here. Nah. Good, creepy cold shit. I really like that. Okay. Get me out of here. Oh, this is just shut off. Damn. Apparently there's still like 3 marker fragments for me to find. I have no idea where they are though. They could be anywhere. And they're all on the ship though. None of them are on the planet. So there is technically something we could be doing. It's just I have no idea where they are. Not a clue. Please give it to me. Thank you.
Danger. Containment fields approaching maximum capacity. Danger. Containment fields approaching maximum capacity.
Mal, you scared me. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 14 months. Yep, 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 yep. 14 yips for your 14 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Things are going pretty good. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well.
Warning. Multiple system failures detected.
We are just exploring the Ishimura for fun, quote unquote fun, because of their randomized script for enemy encounters, and I'm just trying to see what we can find. Yeah, you scare me a little bit. It's fine. I'm on edge right now. There's that one room. Ah. See, there's still 1, 2, 3 marker fragments for us to find. I have no idea where they are, but there's somewhere out there. You're definitely doing better at the moment. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. What was that noise? There's the goo. Yeah, exactly. We're just exploring this hellhole. It's really fun. It's a process. Oh. Reload. Hello? Ooh, motherfucker. Oh, good. The sub counter's working. That's good. Okay. Yeah, the ciphers, yeah. I remember doing that too, Mel. I remember. And we just find the full list. Here's the full translation, by the way. Here you go, in chapter 1 on the floor. You got me, Joe. You got me. God damn it. Okay, sell that. Move that to storage. Ooh, the deluxe quarters. Isaac's sleeping good tonight. Liquor! Yarger. Goodbye. I don't like these tiny rooms. Hello? Oh, good. We're writing on the wall. Son of a bitch. Yeah, good thing the Yip Wheel isn't on today, because that's a panic pause.
Danger. Containment fields approaching maximum capacity.
Get me out of here. I don't like this. Stuff's moving. It's scary.
Emergency. Deck evacuation protocols are in effect. Warning. Structural integrity compromised.
Amelia. Is there a marker fragment in here?
Warning. Multiple system failures detected. Unable to
I know,
reroute
computer.
critical
Thank you for letting me know. This place is gooey. I don't like it. Hello?
Emergency. All personnel proceed to your designated safe zone immediately.
Get fucking cooked. Okay. Who's next? Holy crap.
Danger. Containment fields approaching maximum
Danger,
capacity.
containment field is fucked up. Get the fuck off this ship before your organs. Where? Yes, burn! Burn, you little shit! Go! Running out of ammo. Would you die?
Toxic hazard detected.
Large med pack.
Danger. Containment fields approaching maximum capacity. Toxic hazard. Toxic hazard clear. Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard cleared.
Let's get out of the crew deck.
Danger. Containment fields approaching maximum capacity.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Danger. Containment fields approaching maximum capacity.
Or 2. Get me out of here. I don't know where to go. I guess we'll go to hydroponics.
Hydroponics.
Oh my god.
Now arriving at hydroponics.
Okay. Hydroponics, hello. My name is Kira. I don't want to die. Tram repair room. Let's go straight to hydroponics. Thank you, Merp. You're sweet.
This is Dr. Elizabeth Cross. To all survivors. It's all gone.
Really don't want to get killed. Would much rather be alive for a long time. Oh, that's bullshit. Really wish I didn't get hit there. Noises. Oh my god, randomized door opening. Refrigeration.
Emergency. Internal hull breaches detected.
Fuck that guy in particular, goddamn. Jesus, I can't see shit.
Emergency. All personnel proceed to your designated safe zone immediately.
Hello?
Warning. Multiple system failures detected. Unable to reroute critical functions. Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
Nothing here. Wonderful. Absolutely nothing here. 1 second, y'all. I just need to run some ads. This dead space minimizes. Thank you.
Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
So that fog was randomized, by the way. It's not as foggy now.
Warning. Structural integrity compromised. Emergency. Deck evacuation protocols are in effect. Entering zero gravity.
What are you made out of? Good lord. That was fun. Come here, you little shit. Whew.
Surprise.
It's like
I'm here to talk about Dead Space.
awesome. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Awesome, awesome. I have been jumping and screaming and all that fun stuff in this.
Yeah, I've been watching while I was bringing up all the tabs that I need.
Gotcha, gotcha.
So, apparently, there was supposed to be a mini boss, just like the Brute, probably on the bridge instead of the Brute, but it got completely canned because they didn't have time to program it and give it animations.
Gotcha.
Um,
Interesting.
It was called the Commander, and what EA ended up doing with it is it ended up being developed into the third tier of the necromorphs in this game.
Right. That's cool.
It would have had Black Chitin, just like the second tier, but most of it would be like red
Right.
around, like the third tier, which is why they just changed it over.
That's interesting. That's cool.
And there was another enemy that was cut from the game that was called the Swinger, and it was because it didn't look at all like an actual enemy that would be like a human corpse. It was way too mangled.
Gotcha.
So they just cut it because it wasn't realistic enough.
Right, right.
But according to the producer or the production designer, the main body and tail were comprised of 2 tentacles. You would cut off those tentacles and they would still be going after you after they've been cut off, just like the Shambler.
Mm-hmm.
You would actually have to deal lethal damage to each part to actually kill it.
I like hearing about cut content like that. It's interesting.
It was also able to spit corrosive acid. However, its throat would act as a weak point instead.
Oh, interesting.
So it operates completely different to every single necromorph.
And that was planned for Dead Space 1?
Yes, that was Dead Space 1.
I am surprised.
The Commander was cut early, the Swinger was cut late.
I wonder if the idea for the Commander, what was it shaped like? Was it shaped like a slasher or a brute?
It looked kind of like the Dead Space 3 alien necromorphs.
Ah, okay. Like the
Except for-
Ubermorph from Dead Space 2?
No, the Dead Space 3 aliens. It looked a lot like the Dead Space 3 aliens,
okay.
except for it doesn't make any sense in context with Dead Space 2008. So
Yep.
it doesn't look human at all.
Gotcha, gotcha. Just trying not to die. Freaking ragdoll.
Emergency. Deck evacuation protocol.
Good lord. How you been doing, Slate? You doing okay?
I've been doing pretty good.
Good.
There are 2 other cut enemies from the games, and then 1 cut enemy from the animated series.
Interesting. Let me know.
The grave robber, which was from the animated series, would have comprised of a bunch of bodies like the brutes, except for it would take a quadrupedal stance instead of a biped. Just that it was top heavy. That would be the brute.
Right.
And it would look kind of like a bear, and it would possess jawless heads with pincers instead of the jaws. Apparently, a long tongue would come out and snap at the main character in the animated series. It would devour dead bodies to add to its biomass and regurgitate them later as slashers.
Nasty.
Yep. The bully was cut in Dead Space 2, and they used the same sound as the regenerator. The whole model is available in Dead Space 2, but it's never used.
What does it look like?
It looks like a black regenerator.
Ah, cool.
So I assume that it would just be a more tanky regenerator, especially with its name.
Danger. Containment field approaching.
But then they replaced it with the Ubermore. The one that's really horrifying is the fly trap. So, Guardians used to unmount themselves from the walls.
Ew. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
they would as soon as you shot off the tentacles, they would tear themselves out of the walls and create a fly trap. Later in the game.
That's creepy. That kind of reminds me of the Crimson Heads doing something later on after you
Yes.
interact with them.
That's what the inspiration was for it. It was cut because it took too long, and
Clearance confirmed.
also getting the Guardians in the right spots anyway was a pain in the ass for them, so they just didn't ever complete it. When approached, it would release a tentacle that would grab Isaac's head and rapidly drain the HP bar.
Damn.
And then if you're out of HP, it would just rip your head off.
Fun. I just found another marker fragment. There's only 2 more to find. I have no idea where they are, though.
I don't know where they are either. Somewhere in the game.
Yeah, all I know is they're not in Chapter 12. There's no marker fragments in Chapter 12, so they're all on this ship. Since you can revisit every area pretty much, you have you have infinite time to find them. That was weird. It's eerie.
But apparently they were too fast and very hard to hit.
Mm-hmm. Would have been interesting to see some of these cut enemies in the game.
There's 2 models of them. I've posted them in No Mic.
Oh, cool. Let me take a look-see. 1 second, y'all. Oh, this is nasty. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Now, can you imagine the Guardians ripping themselves off the wall and that coming out?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Exactly. There would also be a walking version that would do the same thing, except for it would like attach to Isaac and hold him, and you wouldn't be able to shoot. You would have to wriggle it off before you can actually fire at it.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm scared.
Emergency. Internal hull breaches detected.
What's scared of them?
Did you see
Can pin
that?
up against the wall.
Did you
Yeah.
see that? I entered the store and they attacked me. That is nasty. "29 power nodes." That's my high score.
All right, since you got your high score, time to die, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Jesus. Oh, we don't have the battery. We can't even go down there.
Emergency. Internal hull breaches detected.
Interesting. There was supposed to be doctor and patient slashers that were put into Dead Space 2.
Mm-hmm.
They were supposed to originally appear in Dead Space 1
Oh,
during
that's
the
cool.
medical bay.
Yeah,
They just didn't have time to create more models for them.
That's something pretty nice about Dead Space 2 is the variety of slasher models they have.
Proceed to your designated safe zone immediately.
My favorite slasher is the scarf ones from Dead Space 3. The
Hull breaches detected.
desiccated, mummified slashers.
Oh, yeah. I remember those.
Evacuation protocols.
Those were really cool.
Shame we couldn't get Dead Space 3 to work.
Right?
'Cause I would have enjoyed playing that with you. I mean, if they actually end up remaking Dead Space 2, if the project actually happens, then you could expect Dead Space 3 to get a remake as well.
There was going to be a naked female slasher, but they cut that for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And for the same reason, they don't have female enhanced slashers. Which were planned. You know, the ones that are black and red,
Yeah.
or black and green. They were gonna have a female version. But they didn't because there was no clothing.
Right. Can't have nudity in the gore fest.
Right?
That would be too far. I'm running low on ammo again.
Oh, I forgot about the armored slasher. The ones that you can't shoot their legs off.
That was a cramped room, goddamn.
Emergency. All personnel proceed to your designated safe zone.
I think you should be able to run into them around here. The mining deck. If they're in the game, the remake. Oh wait, no, that is one. I'm just stupid. And blind.
Yeah, they have armored on them sometimes, armor on them, so you can't shoot their legs off or their.
Yep.
Zero gravity.
They appear in Dead Space 1, 2, and the remake. Obviously the remake.
I wonder if there's a marker fragment in here. Actually, I've never gone back into this room when we launched away the asteroid. This is interesting.
Entering vacuum.
Well, safer to navigate.
Apparently, they were going to make Twitchers that weren't active Twitchers yet
Mhm.
as well, and you would have to shoot them right by their shoulder on their rig,
Vacuum.
and like barely miss to activate them becoming Twitchers,
This is
because
interesting.
it would interfere with their stasis unit.
What if they can kill me?
I hope it can. Well, let's find out.
Isaac, don't do it. Oh,
Aw,
come on. I should be mincemeat.
that would've been so cool. That would've been so cool.
I could at least explode.
Oh, wow.
I'm disappointed. I guess they don't expect you to ever walk in there. It's
Yeah, because only an idiot would.
because normally in the chapter there's like a beam happening too, and it will kill you instantly if you touch it. So I guess
Yeah.
they figured you wouldn't come back here because you have to replace the battery again to activate the elevator to even come back here. That's a shame though. I thought I'd die.
I would have resized the beam all the way down to where you wouldn't be able to see it, but it would still influence you to die immediately if you got close enough.
Gravity.
Jesus. Okay. Hearing all these noises, man.
Right?
Something up there.
Sound design is on point.
Oh yeah. There's a reason they won Sound Design of the Year for this game. That's something they didn't mess up overall, in my opinion. Shit.
Emergency. Proceed to your designated safe zone immediately.
Okay.
Emergency. All personnel proceed to your designated safe zone immediately.
Okay, check the last floor. I think I found 2 marker fragments today, maybe? Maybe 1. Can't quite remember. There's still 2 more to find, but God knows where they are.
Oh, I guess I was wrong about the flyers not being in dead space. There are flying necromorphs.
Able to reroute critical functions.
There are?
They're called flyers, obviously. And they are in
Are they in Dead Space 30?
they're in Dead Space Extraction.
Oh yeah, I played that on the Wii. That's actually a lot of fun, by the way. It's a good co-op game.
I wish I knew Dead Space was on the Wii, or I would have had it.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun.
Something that's really cool about the about Dead Space 3 though is that the infector necromorph doesn't appear because it's too far into the infection where it would warrant it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, everything's all desiccated. Why would they need an infector?
Yeah, it's already over with.
Everything's dead. Yeah. So infectors basically only appear when there are dead bodies to infect. If everything's infected, they will be reused for other things.
So, do humans become infectors?
Yes. There's a whole audio log in the co-op Dead Space 3 that you
yeah.
and I would have found about one of them actively transforming and how the process happens.
It's like, how did that work without... Like, where would they come from? It's interesting to think about.
Well, the infectors, basically they have this horrible headache, then they pass out, and then their vital functions just tank. And then they come back as infectors.
That's creepy.
That splitting headache that that was going rampant through the Ishimura. You remember that log?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was infectors. Those were people turning into infectors.
That is so creepy.
Entering zero gravity.
And you want to know why they have headaches?
Why?
Because their brains are expanding
Oh my god.
so that they can pop the head open. Like a popcorn kernel.
Exiting
horrible.
zero gravity.
Right?
There's some things Dead Space Remake does very well. I like the gameplay overall.
Yeah.
Some of the changes to the guns is pretty nice. I like what they did. Thank you, Joe. I like what they did to the force gun in particular, and the flamethrower feels so much nicer to use.
I like how the flamethrower is actually like a squirt gun that is on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know how an actual flamethrower would work?
Exactly.
It feels a lot better.
Yeah, in the original Dead Space, the flamethrower is a weapon you just avoid.
I only used it for the swarm.
It's good for the swarm.
It's also good for deterring. With the alt fire on it in Dead Space 1, not the Dead Space 2 alt fire. That's completely different.
And didn't it launch the canister and it exploded?
Yes.
It was like a timed explosion. I haven't played Dead Space 2 in a very long time, but I remember that.
Yep. It's like a grenade launcher.
It seems to be the go-to for alt fires.
Yep.
Okay, I think we'll head to cargo. Or is it cargo? Yeah, I think it's cargo. I don't know if you can encounter necromorphs in the tram rooms. I'm not sure. I've never seen one. I mean, I've seen them in the tram hallway, though.
It would be freaking hilarious to have you able to see outside of the tram and have them hit a necromorph on the tram railway.
Mm-hmm.
Like as you're loading from one zone to the other.
Sometimes they have randomized fog, which is pretty neat. I have not encountered randomized zero gravity or vacuums, so I guess those might be preset.
I would assume that they would have to be preset.
Yeah, because it might be too complicated to get something like that to work and have it be balanced.
I would have certain areas to where you don't have access to oxygen. You just have to run through it
Mm-hmm.
while it's a vacuum.
I mean, that would be interesting
But
because
that
then you're
would
not
be
playing
decent.
carefully anymore. You're rushing.
Yes.
It would make you feel very uncomfortable if you run into a necromorph in that.
Yes, exactly. And it would only need to be one area because then you'll be asking yourself, is there more areas like this?
Mm-hmm. It just takes one to fuck you up.
Just like that one necromorph that spawned behind you in the classic Dead Space. By the way, you're going to use the store. No, you're not. You're getting attacked. The game doesn't stop here.
Huh?
But yeah, originally infectors were supposed to be flying enemies. They went through a lot of redesigns.
I like their final design. It's pretty good. They're really unnerving to look at. They actually look alien. But it's just humans mangled a certain way.
All personnel proceed to your designated safe
Which is
zone
pretty fucked up.
immediately.
You were going to run into a miner that... You know the one miner that you run into that's still alive, but he dies right in front of you as a jump scare? He was supposed to turn into an infector.
Oh.
Warning. Structural
That
So
would've been
you would have
quite
been
the
able to see
animation.
that.
Yeah, that would have been quite the animation to play.
Yeah.
I can kind of see why they cut it, but still, that would have been awesome.
It would have been.
danger. Containment fields approaching maximum capacity. Emergency. All personnel proceed to your designated safe zone immediately.
Sometimes a door closing sounds like a necromorph.
Yep.
That sounded like a lurker trying to get me. Like, good lord. I wouldn't be
They
surprised if
did that because... They did that intentionally.
Yeah.
It was so that, because you're basically going insane this whole time anyway.
Yeah.
So they play certain sound effects that are necromorph sound effects over the doors. And you're like, wait, was that really a necromorph sound effect or was that just the door? And truth is, yes, it was both.
Good sound design.
Mm-hmm.
We are very low on ammo. I should not go in here. Here we are.
It may not be the best decision, but it is the most fun decision.
I hear a lurker somewhere.
They originally wanted the corruption to actually spread throughout, like, you would go through the hall. You know how you go through the hallway of corruption like 2 or 3 times?
Mhm.
They were going to have it change in the amount of corruption as you went through those 3 times. I can see why it was cut. That would have taken a lot of memory.
Mhm.
Especially considering all the other places where the corruption happens.
Yeah. Looks like they had plans for you revisiting parts of the ship a lot. Hey, Zao. Happy Halloween
Yes.
to you, too.
Happy Halloween. Oh, we know what the corruption smells like.
What does it smell like?
Vomit,
Oh, good.
right?
Yeah, they mentioned that in the remake, I remember.
It always has.
It's gross.
Oh, that's really interesting. The corruption actually has no infection capabilities. You can crawl through it on your hands and knees.
Yeah, I think it can just absorb you if you could stand in it too long.
Nope.
No? Really? Oh, okay. Weird.
Nope. It's just spare biomass. They're dormant necromorphs, basically.
Does that stuff eventually turn into necromorphs?
It gets recombinated to whatever they need. Usually it turns into a hive mind. Or at least that's the theory. It probably turns into cysts, guardians, and hive minds. Oh, you know those the guys that are on the walls? Not the guardians?
Slate!
I saw that.
Twitcher.
Are you kidding me?
Protocols are in place.
We're in hell.
Emergency.
I'm out of ammo.
Internal hull breaches detected.
An actual randomized Twitcher. That's the first one I've seen.
Warning. Multiple
That's really
system
cool.
failures detected.
There shouldn't be that many. Most of them were blown up with the ship.
Yeah. I think they have them rare on purpose because of that. That's so cool. I'm completely out of ammo. And there's not a
Now
store.
you have ammo. You have 3 shots of stasis.
Yeah. I have max level stasis, and what it does is it electrifies the enemy, then peels apart their flesh.
Sweet.
So I could stomp on them after stasising them,
It's like a microwave.
pretty much. It's a nice addition. I like it.
If only there was ammo.
Yeah, I wish randomized ammo and loot would be a thing. That'd be fun. The only loot you're getting is the drops from the necromorphs.
That'd be easy to mod.
Warning.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a lot of potential here for mods. We just have not seen any mods for this game yet, fortunately. It might just be very difficult because of the DRM and such.
Yep, it's
But-
the DRM.
Eventually, people will find a way to work around it, I'm sure.
As soon as they figure out how to disable it.
Yeah. And then we
Modding
might see
community will
mods,
explode.
you know? It'd be really cool to see.
But yeah, apparently the corruption is what stops the filtering of the hydroponics, which allows the weezers to actually
Multiple system failures detected.
poison the air.
Unable to reroute critical functions.
That's what they were used for.
Danger.
Which makes sense because it was they're attracted to heat, and part of the filtration of the heat is to incinerate.
Hey, I got a stasis back.
Only we're ammo.
I got
Need
more
all
ammo.
the ammo. You need more ammo, always.
But yeah, the stasis is really cool. I like it. Hello, necromorphs. Please don't eat my flesh. Fucker. I wish necromorphs wouldn't give up when they have a limb left.
Right?
It'd be cool to see a mod that just makes them insanely difficult to kill. Have to completely dismember them.
Yeah. Like even if you don't if you cut off its arms, you still have the legs and it'll still try and bite you.
Mm-hmm.
Emergency. Deck evacuation protocols are in effect.
Lord, the sound design. It's so good.
I wish dividers were a little bit more common.
Yeah, I rarely run into... Mainly I run into their parts, not like a full divider.
They're supposed to be officers.
Oh, look at that.
Because dividers are smarter.
I also wish there was randomized quarantines. I thought there was, but there's not. That would have been such a great touch. Imagine any
Well, there would only
room.
need to be certain. There'd be only a need for certain rooms to have quarantines.
Mm-hmm.
Like this room, for example, would need a quarantine because it's in medbay. Every room in medbay should have a quarantine in it. And the bridge should also have one for like security reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with the flight deck.
These motherfuckers want me dead. I feel bad for the people who are just in these pods, or maybe they're the lucky ones. Like, there's so many people
I
who
hope
are
they're
in.
just still in stasis.
What was that?
I hope they're just still in stasis.
Yeah, there's people in stasis in the 0G room for like medical reasons, and I'm like, they've been in there for a long time. They probably starved to death.
Nah. The ship keeps them automatically fed.
Imagine if they woke up and be like, what is happening?
Fucking terrifying.
I mean, eventually the ship gonna crash into the planet anyway.
They still could survive that. Realistically. It's pretty thick glass.
Detected. Unable to reroute critical functions.
Whew. We've come full circle. I pretty much explored every part of the ship that I can think of.
I wish they added the creepers and shamblers from Dead Space 3.
Yeah, that would've been cool. Wish there was randomized brutes, at least in certain rooms.
Yeah. Can you imagine if they randomized brutes to also appear with other ones? Oh, speaking of a divider.
Yeah, one piece of a divider. Yeah, it's normally just their limbs that you encounter. You rarely encounter the full one. I actually don't know if you can encounter a full one. I have no idea. Freaking ragdoll.
Emergency. Internal hull breaches detected.
But yeah, the creeper and shambler would be a really good addition for the divider. So the divider breaks down, and then the head turns into a creeper.
Mhm.
The creeper attaches to a body, it becomes a shambler. And then starts shooting at you. With guns. It'd be a cool boss fight to have a divider or two dividers and a brute.
That would essentially be a boss fight, yeah. I think of boss fights in Dead Space more as the waves of necromorphs rather than the big creatures you fight.
Yeah. Except for the one where it's just the hive mind, that's obviously a boss fight.
Yeah.
And the Leviathan, of course.
Yeah.
I gotta say, my favorite chapter in any of Dead Space has to be Cross Your Heart and Hope to Die.
Oh, the one where you put the needle in your eye?
Yep, where you stick a needle in your eye. Yep.
That one is so stressful, especially on the highest difficulty where death is so punishing.
Yes. And also, it moves faster on the highest difficulty.
God. So
Yep.
mean. That is so mean. Why they got a bully like that?
Warning. Multiple System failures detected.
Oh, we're on the bridge.
Unable to
Well,
reroute.
to make you feel like you're Isaac. Isaac doesn't want to die. You don't want Isaac to die because that means starting way back.
Yeah, it gives you that feeling of trying to survive.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Emergency.
Wait, there enhanced exploders?
Internal hull breaches detected.
I don't think there's enhanced exploders, at least not in this game.
In Remake, yes, there is.
Oh, there is?
There is a model for it.
Oh crap, I didn't realize. That's cool.
Apparently they're in the original one, they just aren't discerned between the two. Which makes sense, because there were exploders where you would swear to God you hit them in the arm, and they wouldn't lose their arm.
Mm-hmm.
And you would hit them like multiple times, and they still wouldn't get rid of their arm.
Yeah.
And they don't look any different from the normal exploders. So. But the one in the remake is actually black in comparison.
Right. Okay, I think we're gonna call it here for today. I was planning on doing a shorter stream today anyway, because I wanted to spend some time with Jamie on Halloween. But thank you for hanging out with me, Slate.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate you hopping in, because I don't really know what to talk about sometimes, especially when I'm scared.
Yes.
Hard to communicate when you're just like, We got some good scares today.
Yeah.
I had some yelps. Thank
Yes.
you, Merp. Thanks for hanging out, Slate. And thank you, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate y'all. I hope you all have a great Halloween. Let me look for... Let me... Thank you, Slate. Look for someone to
You're welcome.
raid. Oh, I haven't raided Ruffy in forever. Go give Ruffy Raccoon some love. I spelled that right. Yes, I did. Cool. Thanks for vibing, y'all. I hope everyone has a wonderful Halloween. Have fun. Be safe. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Happy Halloween.